Alright, she's tweeted out. Gonna spend a few minutes. Keep the streak alive. Pro when I do some watercolors. Not okay. I'm gonna draw some muscly characters. Since I drew the Hulk the other, we were talking. Passion brought up how it looked chubby, chunky, and I'm not a fan of bodybuilding. I could go in as passive to say I'm not a fan of body. That doesn't mean I don't like Hulk with abs, shredded. I do, but I'm talking about the overall shape of stature stand. When I draw big characters, I like to think of they fit in kind of a squat rectangle. What happens when you draw in different? It adds feet. Okay, showing up a point, point in my light down at the table side. Consistent ambient light. Anyway, all right. I like my characters, my big guys, to fit in a box about like. Okay, so if you have the head sticking up, fine. A lot of times I like to keep it like tucked in, but we'll go head up, standing tall. Got traps coming down. They're attaching like behind the ear, right? So like if you notice dudes when they roid can have traps here, but like the more roids they do, the higher their traps go. And that's why they have like a head looks like a freaking upside down bucket, right? Uh, Center line here. Then standing upright. Do this line here. Slight sweep for pecs. So they're rolling up. Okay. Then bicep, tricep. Deltoid has like a has E major. Have the pec that attaches in two, and then the third one's behind shoulder. What this that one may not fit exactly in the spot, but you get the idea. It's the it's the mindset, the frame of mind you're so then yeah, a thing I've been doing lately. I used to whenever I was connecting, whenever I draw the torso for the lats and serratus, and then I would define this area by drawing in the obliques. But I got to looking at the gym, and I was letting the shape of the oblique define that area a little, killing some of the dynamics. If you just go straight, it looks just as cool. Hulk's gonna be Hulk busting right, not by a whole lot. Obviously, shouldn't draw the leg. Don't think about this muscle right here. Don't think about the upper leg. Pretend like that's not there. Draw that guy, and gives it that. I feel like it makes you balance the area better and crimp in crotch area as much. Guy has room. That's neat. See what I did here? So don't think about this muscle, which is kind of correlates to that one. Think about this is you got the two bones, right? This is kind of flat, right? Kind of thin right there. On the bigger characters, I kind of want to almost never show them turn to the side. Get Joe Mad's work that, right? Have the wideness of. We're going to get into that part. It's one of the things that all the guys that draw the coolest Hulk, and you don't really know why, coolest ruin, so great shift, Alien, Bolton unit. That's our proportions. Squat. And he would fit into that squat area more because you wouldn't draw him straight up. Big guys, you like kind of be punched over, and right, that's the whole. That would fit in that box. All right. Tip number two for drawing the big guys and making them look cool. Talking about Superman and all those guys have tiny wrist, big hand, right? Typical. It adds a good dynamic, thick, thin, thick kind of rhythm figure. Pinch at the joint end, just but on big guys, side tricep. want to go straight in. So while the Supermans will be pushing into here, our big guys are got like they're bigger bone shop. They get their britches in the husky side, right? Another little trick, right? I want the hand like bent that way. I don't know why. Technically, the wrist flex comes right here, so I always think of it like going that way, create a little wedge there, and that way the other side. So anyway, big character, big thumb, like a A-frame house, A-frame slightly off center, right there. Big. By the way, I think the Bridgman is good for getting you to in your mindset to think about the basic shapes like that. But the Michael Hampton anatomy is much better. If I recommended any book to any how to draw the human body because he discusses hierarchy. Hierarchy, basically, uh, the order you build the figure, right? So you don't start out striation where the muscles tuck in, but ligament shows and up J Dollar. So yeah, his book. So like let's draw a big guy's back, kind of boxing out that shape. Key to drawing the back, the shoulders come, right? So let's draw the character kind of looking over shoulder. Hampton's book, The Hierarchy, center back muscle, which is actually strips all the way, right? Back strip. So if he was straight up and down, the strip would be that and they would be equal. But since he's turning, right, some arc in that strip, and then obviously the strip closest to you wider further away. Then the lat tucks in that, right? The lat overlaps. I, for the life of me, I could never. It's a group of three muscles here, and actually, when I was thinking about the lesson, I wanted to make it more fun, talking about drawing big guys. But my initial idea, quick straight, talk about the back because every couple of months I have to go and relearn those back muscles. For some reason, I cannot retain that data. So I can't remember. So you got the shoulder blade here, right? But you really draw the shoulder blade. Kind of it's hidden by muscles there. I can't remember if it goes that and a muscle here and a muscle here, right? Strip here. If it that this one, this little muscle here, muscle there, and so I'm always having to go back and relearn that. And to stay sharp, you just gotta studying it because you don't want to be drawing too formulaic, right? So, like while John Romita Jr. is a great artist, I don't find a great variety, but his base construction incredible. So I got this app. Oh, got a message from Joe Ball. He got his Posca white pens. He says they're excellent. Changed that dude's life better. Hang on, I'll show you a posing program. Okay, so I was saying there. So actually, the first inclination that I drew, that strip right here, two big heads right here, wrong. It's the other way. Strip here, head here, head here. Obviously, you don't draw all that, but it's good to you gotta like think about it being there. Actually, there is like where the shadow would, right? You know what's right there? That's where the shoulder blade, the, those muscles all that shoulder blade. So you have range of motion because your shoulder blade floats down, forward, back. You learn the back. Yeah. Anyway, hierarchy here. Strips, lats, those muscles. Then I think a little bit about the shoulder blade. The shoulder blade rolled around to that side, so it's kind of hidden. Over here, you have the delt. That's the third head, second head, and the first one's kind of hidden, but front. Tricep, elbow. Big guys, you just kind of square it off. Down here, study any bodybuilding that call this area Christmas tree. Okay, the lats come in, kind of hide it, and then at the top you have kind of the same thing. You get like that hole where everybody's got that hump on the back of their neck now from looking at fucking phones. Um, those two strips carry on up and go to the back of the head there. That and a little bit of traps. So the traps were the last thing I put in here. Shoulder, do like shorthand just to mark those two bones out. That serratus muscles going down that way at this angle. Little bit of the base of the back muscle flank out to the side there. Anyway, the hierarchy of the back. That's how you draw the back. And that's the guys' backs. From up. That right. Like a whole like show some more. The guys I've drawn. None of those books have come out. You have to trust me. That's it. I got my streaming. Taught you guys some lessons. Probably tomorrow morning. This week was about back on track. The holidays. Got a lot of layouts to get. Still all my goals streaming. Making a little progress on my, but priority stuff I'm doing. Ram book just came out. Everybody's starting to get books in last week. Probably trickling in a couple weeks. Origin of the biggest storm come out. Got characters have the crossover, the graveyard shift 5. That, yeah, hell breaks it. Blow up the universe. Kill everything. Kill everybody. Appreciate you. Bye.